Bison cranberry pepperoni, dried baked cheese snacks, big swig of goat milk, and then a tiny bit of mushroom and coconut cashews to wash them down. You're still using it? Are you going to use it like one-handed or something when you get to level 16 strength? Okay, you're going hard. I like it. I found like the upgrade mats that were like the in shortest supply were the twinkling titanite. So be kind of careful using that one. In my opinion, that was the one that like was hardest to keep a stock up of. One place sells them, but they're expensive. Which of these are perfectly centered? This one. Jason. Cool. There. Okay, head there for a second. Come on. Who's the touchy one? So I think this left side I'll do food stuff. Really good for a second. There you go. Yeah. I found the entire game, basically, it was difficult to find, like, armor sets that you, like, kind of enjoy. The first off, there's a merchant in Undead Burg, that, like, first area, that's, like, kind of like a broken down town. There's a merchant down there who I bought the chain armor set from. But it really depends on how fast you want to be. As you know, I think you probably know, the way they do your speed, like your movement speed and your rolling speed, is that there's the fast roll is between 0 and 25% equipment weight. The mid roll is between 25 and 50% equipment weight, and the heavy fat roll is between 50 and 100% equipment weight. So really, you're just gonna, depending on what weapon you use and how much endurance you have, you're just gonna be kind of mixing and matching pieces to get to whatever threshold you want in terms of how fast you want to be moving. Most people say using a good weapon and then trying to get like the light roll, so have 25% or less of your equipment load, is like the way to play. I was doing 50% the whole time, basically. Maybe right on this thing. But yeah, you're gonna be swapping around a lot. Depending on like when your skills go up, etc. Probably the better way to do this would have been to figure out where on the cage to Okay. Doesn't look right. Better. I feel like these are always going to be slightly off. Don't look bad though, honestly. Okay, a little better at nailing the angle. Okay, the sun's behind me, so I need my light again. I need my illumination. I need to be properly illuminated in order to access this properly. Okay, there we go. Good. Save that angle. Save the date. Alright, that was way faster this time. Okay. Cram these in here. Yeah. I actually think the bell gargoyles. I think the bell gargoyles are like one of like the, for me, was one of the 2 hardest bosses in the game. My advice is to... They're really hard. It sucks. But my advice is to make sure you have to kill the first one as soon as possible. They're almost impossible to play against if they're both up. And so I would like try to find a way to make some space and to kill the first one as soon as possible. And if they both get up, start running around and kiting them around. But don't go on the little thin edge around the far end of the tower, because they'll trap you in there and they'll just wreck you with fire. So try to kill the first one basically before the second one shows up if you can. But if you can't, start running around and pacing them and try to get an attack in once in a while. Because when they're both up, it's really, really hard to find a moment to counterattack. Okay, ores, bars. What was the last one? Hides. And forge stuff, probably. And trophies, I guess, go over here. Probably should do more, because I'm going to put the food stuff over here too, which is 3 more chests. I think I will, in fact, make... I gotta get some more iron. Yeah, I found that boss really hard. I sympathize, dude. Stuck in here. Lovely. Probably means I'm gonna need to do another... 2 more. Right to the edge. Then the question is, what other ones are going to go on this side? Why is that not snapping? Doesn't help there's no iron there. Need some more for the... How much are the chests? 2. So I need 4... Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I think it's because the first time you fight a boss, you're like kind of being vigilant and like respectful. And then later you're like getting into repetition. It sucks. Definitely understand that feel. Okay, why is that not working? Is the chest in the way? I think it was found over here, right? Still wrong. This is not snapping. I gotta knock this out, I guess. What is happening? Really weird. I saw a crazy clip that like LS, the League content creators, put up. That was like some deep fake shit of like him and Elon Musk, Joe Rogan, and Mr. Beast playing League together. And like someone's like typing in dialogue that these guys are like, that's just like all like League nerd dialogue. All this like League nerd dialogue that like you'd only know if you're like a legit League player. And then it's come out like very believably in those guys' voices. LS's voice doesn't sound like that believable, but like Rogan and like Elon Musk, it sounds exactly like them. It's so crazy. That was like, I don't know. That was like just right now when I was eating my lunch, one of those moments being like, oh, this deepfake thing is gonna like cause havoc for society. Shit, I'm out of coal now. How much more coal do I need? 2 more? 4 more? How much more stone? How much more wood do I need? I need 2 more than I have. Okay. It will be nice, truthfully, to be able to open this area back up a little bit so I can make it a little nicer. Yeah, it's really bad. You have to try to burn that first guy down. It was the only way I found to do it. Once I did that, the boss got much easier. But it's like honestly one of like, it took me like honestly it took me like an hour and a half. It's like one of the hardest bosses for me in the game. More coal. It's trying to hide from me. Okay, so this should be wood. This should be good. Forge. Call that instead of bars. What are the other ones? Oh, there's this one too, dungeon loot. Mob loot, that's fine. So a lot more fit this side than this side. The side leading to the kitchen will need to be less stuff. So what are the other categories? Meals. Fruits and bread produce. Meats. Plants. Animals. Animal products, kind of like animal loot, like feathers and thistles and everything. Fish, maybe. And then like resin, like the animal drops, like the entrails and other stuff like that. Like, I figure out what this last one would be. Entrail. There's like the entrails, there's the blood bags, there's the ooze, there's all the other stuff. That doesn't really fit into any of these. Like animal products, basically. Like guts. Love it. That's all the signs, right? So wood, trophies, hides. Mob loot, forge, fur. You should be generally fine. Guts, fish, plants, meat. Guts, fish, plant. Gush, fits. Guts, fish, plants. Meats. Produce. Meals. Okay. Time to start moving stuff around. Trees in there. Should ironically be putting the new ones. I will ideally want I will ideally maybe want a stone one. Okay. Okay, so I'll do the internal ones first. No, I'll do these ones first. And then equipment. Take all the money. Oh wow. Coins are that expensive, huh? I love it. Oh. Can't make it up. Coins are one of the last ones I have to use. I'll probably use those for... Now that I think about it, I'll probably have these as like... decoration in the base. So I'm gonna worry about the other stuff for now. Alright, waddle your ass over there. I think the equipment one I might put in the house. For now, I'll do wood one. I'm gonna reach this one, right? Boom. Everything right? So will I do a stone one? Actually, for sure we'll need more. Now that I think about it. Because there's stone. The stone is like specifically resin ones. Have to think about that. Just not weigh me down. Not a fun activity at night. Boom. Go for a little nappy poo. How you doing over there? Any progress? Remember, just like learn the moves of the first guy and rush him down. Because once the guy comes in with the flame, it's just like the most annoying thing ever. And make sure you move around such an area where you don't get trapped, but don't fall off the cliff. Those are all your things to consider. One thing that would be nice about this is that I will have all the equipment left. Make more chests. For the second roll. And then I have to cover all these things. What's the next one? The hides. That in there, take these. There you go. Yeah, you'll do better then. Is that everything? Yeah. Gotta get this stone inventory. It's a little annoying. It's a little harder to carry stuff. Trees are done, dungeons, trophies is next. Right. Boom, boom. Boom. Progress. Get the rest of the trophies. This is nice. These are big moments. It's going to be a little meticulous to get the rest of the... to move the whole smith and everything. But it'll be fun when I do it. Then I got to make sure I got to think of a good building look to cover all these bad boys. All this needs to be roofed in. Plants. Take all that. Yeah, then I gotta start working in the garden soon. Plants is here. Boom, boom. So many buke berries. All this morning energy. Figure out what's next. Plants, animals, what's it? Feathers and bees. This one's really like weak. That's where like the entrails and all the other stuff's gonna go once I get those. All the mob loot. Some of these things are gonna go in guts, I think. Goes in guts. Maybe the ooze does too, but I'll figure out what that is later. Get out of here. Greater of Eyes could like almost have their own. blues, that goes in here too. Still don't know what Guck does. You can make some sort of like colored banner thing, isn't it? Done forge stuff. Okay. So this in bars will eventually need to fill. Boom. Boom. Everything there, yeah. Okay, so now all the ore, which is the annoying part. Can't even get both down to half health. I did notice that a lot of times one of them would show up at much lower health than you would expect him to. Oh. Generally speaking, staircase. $1,700. How is he moving? His legs are breaking. Okay, get the stone over here. This is a temporary staircase. Sure. I like how that's not on the ground. Means I probably can't do this. Come on, get up there. There you go. Which things goes in here? Any of these are finished products? No, this is all ore. Stone back over here, out of the way. Keep going with this incredible slog. I think this chest is gonna get filled up. Waddle, waddle, waddle. 2,399 weight. Yeah, just keep trying, man. You gotta get better at busting down that first dude. Okay, I'll also need to figure out where the smelting and other things will be. Probably do 1 charcoal. This. Probably want to do 1 charcoal and 2 smelters. Seems to be generally the best way to do it. But as I said, I did notice this a lot of times when I was looking at their health bars, like that the second one would be at half health a lot of times. I'm not really sure why. 2741. Come on, we're almost there. Alright. Come on, big guy. There you go. I'm actually really low on bars right now. Boom. Exactly full ore. That's actually pretty sick, because this is probably the most ore I'll ever have, realistically. I doubt the black metal will ever get to this level. We'll ever get to these amount. So is everything empty except the coin bags? Okay. Random torch in here, I'll take that. This has got the coins in it, and this is the equipment. This is the equipment box. This is the equipment box I suspect will take inside. Do I have any more of those stamina potions to do? Alright, so put those iron bars in here. So the next goal is this is now going to be kitchen, and over here will be my work smelting area. So this is going to have to be way bigger. So I'm going to have to now demolish all of this now. Take the stuff. Hey pal, how you doing? Oh, I know. He's excited. We all get it. Okay, what do we have here? So, forge. That there. Cores go there. A little more ore. At least everything's fitting perfectly. And next still running around being vaguely alarmed at life. Love it. Okay, so the rest of this, what would have here? 3 more ore. Right. Anything else here? Shift doing? Is it taking damage? It is. It's a lot. I'll have to figure that out. This has to be like... It might be that this is better as 3 spaces instead of 4, but I just can't fit it in. I'm too bad. I'm a good navigator. Okay, so no real urgency right now to make a second set of these. So my next job is to completely... Okay. Before I completely take apart all these things, I'm just going to take the second half down and start terraforming. He's running around like the deer used to. Just sheer mayhem. Oh, that thing was like... So how long till this keeps falling? Let's get a little more out of here. Oh, why those are half ones. Maybe that's the longest beam it could be. I can make the rest fall? Oh, no. Not. Plenty of extra wood. Lovely, lovely. Slurp it all up. Wood goes here. Boom, boom, boom. It's not even that much, actually. Alright. This will do for now. So the key now is to lower all this as much as I can. The day of terraforming. Eternal struggle. Alright, time to start chopping. So I want to do it more this way, right? Now that I think about it. At the very least, I know this part has to go down, so I can do this. Yeah, I think I'll install Hitman tonight, and I'll play the whole series on campaign. So the games, like, truthfully, the games I feel like playing recently, I'm not gonna play Dark Souls 2 for like at least 2 more games. I kind of feel like playing Triangle Strategy. Hopefully it's not the same kind of channel killer as Octopath Traveler was, and people come chat, though I doubt that's the case. Although Octopath is... More people watch that on YouTube than they watch Deus Ex. So there's a bit of both. I did notice today that, like, in the small sample size, videos that do get likes are the videos that definitely get more views as well. So I think that, like, what the people are always saying about how like the video helps us with the algorithm, etc., it helps get to more people to watch it, and I think it makes sense. Cool to have that kind of insight into that kind of stuff now. So I think I'll feel like playing Hitman 3, Triangle Strategy. Not sure what it'll be after that, or to what degree I'll play this. I still have a lot of Valheim left. This is gonna be at least another 5 days probably to get the base and like the fucking beta Stone Keep level, and then I got all the progression to do. It's a lot to do. I enjoy doing it a lot though. Okay, let me do a little planning here. So the original plan was, the way I always looked at it, was to have a terrace that goes out and around as this first level. Actually, the first... So it's, I guess it's important to think of the order of operations. One, I need to build... One, I need a lot more stone. Two, I need to build the keep walls to make the external structure. I then need to build out the defenses and fortifications a little bit along the sides and back. And then what I'm doing now, essentially, is building out that first layer that's like the outer 3/4 of a square that the tower will start to build out. So essentially, I build this out here and along here to whatever point I choose, though I'm not really sure what that logic would be at. It needs to be a little wider. It needs to be a little wider for sure, because these areas need to have a little more substance to them. And then the rest of the area will be basically that. And then this will go along to here. And then this will all be farm and animal land, although it does seem like a lot, to be honest. This will probably go out to here and then go up all the way to the river from whatever point along here I choose. Maybe here? Probably somewhere along one of these corners. This seems like too small of an animal area, but I don't really, it's still pretty long. And the question is like, how much do I really need? How many animals do I really need? The wolves are gonna like wander around freely. So maybe the first level does go to like somewhere along here. The other thing I'm kind of worried, no, this should be fine. I gotta flatten this all out. And then make the castle walls and fortifications, as I said. And for all intents and purposes, this will go up and all the way through. And then here, where the staircase down is, or maybe a little bit further, the stairs will start to go up to a second level, which will be roughly the height that it is now, but it'll basically go by like how many stairs I can. This will fall when I put it up. There's nothing you can do. Maybe you can't do two in a row. This will fall when I do it, but still, for curiosity's sake, I want to kind of give it. Try to give it an imagination. So like that, say. And that's roughly the height of what the current terrace is. So I can at least use it as like a rough baseline. And then the question is like, I can't really think what other things I even want to make for the other terraces as it goes up. Like, is it just like a staircase steadily up that goes up to there that's like lined by the views of my things? Like, what do you need in this game? You need a kitchen, you need a forge, like workcraft area. You need storage. Open area for all this stuff. And then you basically need an internal area. Oh, and then you need a portal room too. I actually really like the idea of like a portal nexus, a portal hub. aka, hold on here, aka, you take a portal to a central area that's like a ring, and you can take them from there, as opposed to having all these different portals in your base. That kind of seems cool. Like, go to, like, have a portal that, like, transports you to, like, some fucking sick epic mountaintop. Or a turtle. No, the turtles fall away. And then from there, take it out. That'll feel really intense. Or that I could use that island tower. I could use this island tower to teleport here and have all my teleporters there. That would be the coolest shit ever. Okay, so for now, I have to figure out this needs to be this side will have all that forge stuff, which doesn't take that much space, to be honest, but needs a little bit more than this. And then you also need the kilns and the smelters. Am I forgetting anything else? Really? For now, I'll make this first and then we'll do the castle walls after that. The castle walls I'm mainly concerned about with regards to once I finish bone mass and like start to get like sketchier attackers. Lovely little dandelions growing. Which one's the plants one? This one. Stone over here at the very least. Pal. It has been nice that less things attack me now. Gotta say. Haven't seen anyone kind of sloop into my base. Acrobine, what's going on over there? Haven't got an update in like 10 minutes. Are you still here? Alright. Ears in the base. Alright, so you're dead in real life? Am I talking to your soul? Are you floating up to heaven as we speak? Dead mentally and psychologically? Did you get that Zweihander? As long as you have 16 strength, you should be able to two-hand it. That weapon's sick. That's what saved me. I think it is 23 or 24 strength requirement. Yeah, switch your weapon, switch your armor. Get in that ass. I can't really see what's going on here. That's what I'm saying. I think what you said before is that the Zweihander required 23 strength. So if you're dual wielding it, if you're using it with both hands at 16 strength, it should be good enough. That's the weapon I used. And then I used the chain armor set from that merchant in Undead Burg. to give me like a mid roll, so 50% or less durability, 50% or less weight, and then it just does so much damage that it worked out pretty well for me. That's eventually how it worked. Yeah, if the halberd's not working, just bash that ass in. This Wayhander is like a weapon that people use like the entire game. See if it works. Switching it up helps. I had another boss that I was really struggling with later on. That's also like a 2-man boss. And one of the reasons I was struggling with it is because I was doing a playstyle. I hadn't used the entire game to try to beat them. And so it was just too many different factors. Too many different variables. You know? Okay, so I need to expand this out a little bit. Excuse me. Fearing for my health, I took some black seed oil, which is like nothing feels like it irritates my stomach more than that. Come on, slide in there. Yeah. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more this way as well. Gotta move that stone cutter. I'm dancing around the issue here. One side at a time. Are they even on the ground or are they floating? On here. Okay, it's more or less fine. Don't really matter too much. Okay, so that'll be the next goal. Is one. I guess I'll start on a big. I guess I'll start on a big rock farm before I have dinner. Okay. This is getting into the approximate amount of size I need. I got 23, so that's only 3 more. This is around the right amount of space to do that. So I guess the next questions will be, what building tools do I use to make this outdoor area? do I just make... I can make a standard like core wood and wood thatch thing. I can use wood iron poles and cage walls. One of the videos I was watching was someone using cage walls and then wood and then stone attached to that. Kind of interesting. I guess it doesn't make... I guess it makes it more fortified. All those things do make it more durable and help against attacks than just like pitiful wood. And it would lend it a savage splendor. So, I don't know, I can't really think of anything besides like just basically just like a standard square to cover it. But the question is, the more I build stuff up, this is gonna go wider and then around. And then over here, I'll probably put stairs down somewhere around here. This will maybe I'll probably extend this all the way out. And then these will be long stretches of garden with like paths in between. That'll be super cool. So when you equip the weapon, I expect that it gives you the warning that you can't use it. And then if you're using it one-handed, the weapon will be grayed out with an X on it. But then if you switch to two hands by pressing Y on... by pressing triangle on PlayStation controller at least, it should be then fine and able to... you should be able to use it. So if you have 16-ish strength, whatever you have now, you should have enough for this Wayhander, I think. Because this Wayhander, I think, is 23 strength and 12 dexterity. Is that correct? Okay, well, for now, I just need to go get stone. Prepare my stuff and get my other second pickaxe. Yeah, so if you're at 16 strength now, then 16 plus 50% is 24, so you should be fine. You can tell by whether it like X's out or whether it is normally lit up when you use it. Is there like a dexterity requirement that you don't have? I'm gonna go. This is a bit uneven now. I have to soften this up. I'm gonna go knock out those two boulders that are pretty nearby, recently in the Black Forest. Ooh, raspberries. Ooh, raspberries. Ooh, raspberries. Ooh, mushrooms. fellas. You guys want some of this? Ooh, that's a 2-star Grey Dwarf. And put my equipment on. Hey, not so bad. A lot of loot though, nice. Okay, nobody over here. The cart go. Cart trolling me as usual. That's a great place for it. Love it. Okay, got stone in there. I can use it two-hand. I leveled up to +3. You're not gonna regret it, man. That's a sick weapon. Okay. These eagles be very annoyed by my work here. Yeah, and then make sure you have like you're not like too overburdened, so you have like you feel your guy feels pretty quick, and then just like enjoy your offensive power. I bet you can. Just like keep an eye on that first guy's move and just play the first guy really well, because once you have one down, the other one is so easy. So just like practice getting out of, don't get trapped in the corner when you first enter the roof, but don't go too close to the other guy. And just like hammer that, and just hammer like that first guy and try to kill him in like 15-20 seconds. You should be able to. Someone's shooting me with arrows. Hey, asshole. Maybe I should... If I kill bone mass, don't I get a buff that lets me to mine stone faster? If that's the case, I probably should do that. Oops. Because once you get through the swamp and you have all these resources, you unequivocally need stone more than you need anything. Alright, get up there and clean the other part off. This is a little stone, but it still should be pretty good progress. Always do the top level first. Okay, as before. Use this time when your stamina is waning to off some stone. I stand on something. Come on. Nope. I stand that edge. Come on. Controlled by the tides is pretty cool. It's a good episode name. I should think about that at some point. Controlled by the tides. Oh, I'm drowning. Drowning in 2 feet of water. Okay, let's get up there. Ways over here. Clean the rest of this up. Getting dark, time to go home. I think some of that stone's gonna be at the bottom of the ocean. Help! Alright, slurp it up, let's go, come on. Is there more of it down there that I can't see? Make that bone fragment. Pick up that neck tail. Oh! Got me in the end. Alright. Get out of here. Oh, this way. Right. Chug on my way home. Nice if I can see my dude. Oh. Doing this move again? Game would be like a little bit too easy, maybe if the cart was, you know, a maneuverable device. Time's at 5 o'clock. Little headlamp on. Leave my precious rocks alone. Quit it. Quit it. Can't let these guys into the base. Oh. Guess I can't let you. It's like a little more spooky doing it this way. I say it's a little more spooky doing it with the headlamp on. See? Barely half. Not the same shit show it used to be. Ancient seed, no one cares. What's the other thing? Lion. So no one cares. Get in there. Seal the entrance before I leave. Okay, positive steps, positive steps. Put the stone over by the pavilion. Ugh. Ooh. I've had my helmet on the whole time. Shocking. I really nerd out and lug the cart across my whole base. Get up here? I don't think so. Come on, use that leg strength. That a boy. Alright, that's good. Okay, so I have to say that at this current point, I'm suffering from a slight lack of vision. But how to look at all this. I want... put stuff away. Everything else is covered. Well, uncovered. Okay, so what is my goal now? Do I move all that stuff out? Do I just do that? Do I just do this kind of like standard boring building for this? You want the smelters and the kiln to be fairly close as well. The left side is the ore, the right side is the... No, the right side is the ore, the left side is the charcoal. So what is next? I think if I can't think about it, maybe I should do the castle walls. I do know this will extend to some point and then go up. And then at some other point as well. This is the exact center. There's two stairs there to represent the exact center. Okay. Acrobind, did you beat the gargoyles yet? How's that fight going? Do you know, are you doing more damage? Alright. So I think the problem is that I'm hesitant to... I don't know the exact space that I'm going to extend this out because it's going to require a fair amount of terraforming. And the second thing I'm dodgy about is... what is the look of the area I would do? Probably like basically still like a standard wood longhouse. I like the way it is there. There's nothing wrong with that. Where's my base? Battled about something. It's just I don't really have an idea right now. What should look like. So does that mean, but at the same time I only have 37 bars left. Ages took some, sure. Is there like a certain landmark spot I think I should choose to end at? This is the part where I'm like a little bit... I have to make arbitrary decisions right now. Or I'm probably going to need to make arbitrary decisions right now. Figure out... So this is the side that... Oh, look at that. Shit. So crazy. This is the side that more has clear delineation of like, here's where the river stops. Maybe I use this side and then adjust the other side accordingly. Should maybe make the one forge and smelter back up there. 20 stone, 5 Surtling cores, so 10 Surtling cores. I have 20 stone on me. Anything else? Just propelled me forward like that. A lot of this is like gonna vanish. Word. Should probably take those chests down. Would be a good restocking of resources. These used to be called trees, now it's called wood, and it's baiting me a little bit. This stuff's gonna fall down, I think. It's in here. We're taking these down. All of them except the dungeon one. And those, yeah, all except those two at the end. End of an era. Very emotional. The fine wood is expensive. Okay, that covered some good stuff there. Alright. Coal I'll just put right into the machine. Fine. It's all falling down there, which I find very funny. I don't have any wood at all. That out. Put a little catching platform here. Oh, really? You jerk about it, are you? Will that catch it? I wanna see. Or is it gonna slip down this side? Damn it. Alright. Reevaluate our receptacle here. Can I make a bowl? Should be good. Alright, so I'm kind of stuck here a little. The thing is that I always have to more so make big exoskeleton decisions. And that would be, in this case, building this all the way. Currently means this. Corner piece, I guess. Well, I guess that also means more importantly, inventory it. I guess it also means more importantly that I make sure the ground's flattened. Stir this big bitch out of the way. Get that shit down. Okay, and then choose whatever point this is going to end at. Hey, Acrobine. How you doing over there? So where along this line do I end this? I don't think it needs to be all the way to this corner. That's a little crazy, right? How do I choose? This is one of those decisions that just, it doesn't really matter unless you want to do some sort of like symmetry type thing of like how many consecutive squares the castle will be progressively more narrow. How many is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. It's not even on both sides. So right now on either side of the... Okay, this is the central 2. Let's say this is central 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is it now? Right now it's... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... 6, and let's say it's 6 on either side. 2, 3. It's only one more than... So what is it on this side? So over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Outside of the chest one. Over here it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 7, 28. 2 more this way. Is there, and then across to there. That's pretty reasonable. That's 14, 18. Let's say that's 18. That's 18 of the 31. Which means the other two sides are not... It's slightly annoying that maybe I should have made it 32. Just by virtue of even numbers. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Hey, Pop. This is the easiest one to correct. 31 by 17. It's not even like even on either proportion. Though this is also the one that's more easily fixable. And if I have it at 32... Who said that? You? You're having a rough life down there, huh? Spare you. Neon blood. Let's say it's 32 by 18. Then I could do 32 and then 16, which would be... That's 16 is... Let's say this is essential 4. But if it's 32, it's not the same. That's a... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the middle currently. Oh wait, no. Hold on. It's 31 of the wide ones. It's 31 of those blocks. And so these, 2 of these are one of those. Okay. That's why this is 6. And that means that this is actually 62. Okay, so that actually makes me feel a little better. So this is actually 62 wide. I mean, half of that is 31. So this middle part is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 25. This is also uneven. Okay, so it's still kind of triggering me. So if I had is 32, if I had 32 on the outside, it'd be 64, which is a pretty good number for like... Then I have to move the dock one over. If I move that one over 1, I have to move the dock over 1. Having this as an odd number means that this, I take out 3 for the middle because 2 is too little and 4 would be too wide. And so this is using the floorboards. If I want to use that to try to keep some symmetry. As I said, it's 62 floorboards wide. I also should really consider that it's 62 by 34. This thing's still not keeping the coal. Alright, I'm gonna take a break now, I think, and think about this while I eat. Kind of figure out what numbers I should make it, because most of them it should be generally. I hope that Acrobrine is succeeding against the Bell Gargoyles of Dark Souls Remastered. Finds excellence in the game. And I'll be back playing this later.